games. Anyway, we're live.
We live. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Natalie Rydstrom here, and we are discussing Friday's matches. And sorry, we've got a different studio now, so I can't see when we're live and when we're not. And we've got, I feel very honoured today because Freddie Fortune is filming me. Hey, Freddie Fortune. And Alex informs me he's doing really well on his tips. What's his current score right now, Alex?
13 with 7.31 units of profit. Incredible. He was telling me on Twitter that Larry hates him for this reason, you know? Because Larry is under him right now, and he hates Freddy for this reason.
Yeah, they have a love-hate relationship, those two. But listen, let us crack on. Before we do, I must announce I'm very excited. Big man, are you excited for later?
I am. I'm quite excited, Natalie, for poker tournament. Yes. Poker
tournament. Yes. And SBR has released some odds over at Sportsbook Review, and I can post a link to it for those who have an account with SBR who are a member. And so basically, you can bet on who finishes best. And big man, I have to say, my money is going on you. You made like the final 15 or something in the SBR Poker Tournament IFBC. You must be feeling secretly confident.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm very confident. I played poker for years. I play pretty high. I mean, not high limit, but I play decent sized blinds. You know, in my area I live in. I'm in Atlantic City, and the entire summer I play every night. So I played for a long time. Online's a bit different because when I played online back in the day, I mean, that was many years ago. I don't play much online anymore. It's definitely a different dynamic than playing at the table. I feed off of reading people and figuring out who can play, who can't play, that kind of thing, and just kind of running that way. But yeah, I'm quite confident. I fully expect to get to the final table. I'll treat this as such.
Yeah, and interesting.
The funny thing is at online poker is live is different when you're at the table. Like Big Man said that he's playing at the casinos there every time, and he can watch the person live. But when you are behind the computer, you cannot exactly know how the other person plays, his strategy, his style of playing. When you are live, like Big Man said, in the casino is if you are a professional a poker player, you can do a lot of money because you can observe how people are playing, their strategies. It will be funny. For this time I will stay out, but next time I will also be in. It's late at me when you guys are playing. 9 p.m. Eastern is 4 a.m. In my morning.
Wow.
I wish I was at least playing like against you, not necessarily one of the bounties on me, but next time I will be in.
Yeah, cool. I was going to say something else, and I've just forgotten. I'm not very well today, and no, yes, I do remember now. We will be streamed. So talking about funny with it being live, as 6 of us, there's 6 like SBR personalities that will be playing, and we will be streamed live. Now, we won't necessarily be on the same table. We'll each be playing on our computer. 3 of us will be here, Jimmy, Pete, myself, and then we've got Big Man, Donny, and Wellcapper, and it will be in this sort of format. From the TriCaster coming through, you can see us all on screen and things like that. Maybe we'll be talking, whatever. Like it's fun. It's something different. Who knows how it's going to go? But it will be streamed live for those who want to just come on and watch if they don't want to participate. I did just put the link in the description box below. You have to have a Youwager account. You don't have to have any money in it. And then you just follow the steps to you play poker. Right now it's announced, and 2 hours before it will go live for you to then register. I've also put information over on my Twitter handle as well, at Natalie Rydstrom. I've even done a walkthrough of how you guys do it. So anyway, listen, let us get on. This is football, and we're here to talk Nations League. All right, so Friday 16th matches we're going to discuss now, starting through Group A and then working our way down to League D. And going to start with Netherlands versus France. France 2.45, Netherlands 3.1, and the draw 3.6. Those odds with 10 bet. World Cup winners, France, they're leading the group. They're a great team to watch, and they're sort of continuing their World Cup success here. They are the favourites on the road, 2.45. France won the reverse, 2-1 at home. Switzerland there, they are in second there with 4 points. What do you like here? Start us off, big man on campus. This is one of the key fixtures happening on Friday. What do you like?
Yeah, I mean, both these teams, as we know, are very good going forward. I mean, only recently has Holland kind of rejuvenated their club. They had a couple down years where they didn't make the World Cup, but looks like they're back to normal. I mean, very good going forward. Got some great midfield players, Ronaldo, and then in the back with Van Dijk, Daley Blind. They have some definitely some goal scorers as well up top. I think this is a tough one for France. Holland just beat Germany. This is a game they're at home in. Both teams' score looks very good. It's a little low though. I'm going to look towards Holland here. Draw no bet. I think it's a pretty decent play. It's look again. I mean, anytime you're betting against France, it's never easy. But you look at all the great players that even Holland could bring off the bench. I guess the big question is France just kind of on another level than everyone else? I definitely think they can be, but I think we're slowly starting to see Holland come back into prominence again. I'm going to take them here. Draw no bet, 2.1. It's not the strongest play out of these games, but I think it's worth a shot at home.
Yeah, I definitely find with some of these matches, the bigger matches, I have more confident plays in as we go lower down the leagues, a little less confident. This one, though, I sort of agree with you. It's not my sort of like best play of the day, and I just find it very hard to bet against France, being that they're in such good form. That's my only thing. So whether, nice brave that bet there. Both teams to score 1.67, definitely a strong lean. I don't know whether I'm going to play. Alex, do you have a strong play for this game?
I do. Almost for every game, like yesterday. I agree totally with the big man saying that when he was saying about the Netherlands who failed to qualify in the last two major tournaments, and now they are rebuilding their side. They are aiming to do a great performance in the Euro 2020. This is very good. The Nations League is a very good tournament for them as they're rebuilding their squad. They are combining experience with youngsters like Frankie de Jong, who is now on the list of many major clubs in Europe. For sure that we will not see him anymore in Eredivisie next summer. Either Barcelona or one of the Premier League sides will buy him. They are a good side, and little by little they will make some great results. I'm going for the Alex Classic here at even money. I see goals. Big man specified that both sides are good going forward, but France are very good also in their defense. Didier Deschamps found exactly the balance between rock solid defense and great attacking side with Pogba, Griezmann, Mbappe. A good thing if big man's tip will come in. Germany will relegate, will go down in League B. What a surprise there. Nobody expected that at the beginning of the group stage. So, yeah, for me, Alex Classic at even money, like Chris H on the chat said exactly the same. He's going for the Alex Classic.
Yeah. Well, again, they had a poor World Cup form or run. It's, I don't know whether it's too much of a surprise at this point. It was funny, whilst I was doing the research, I was listening to, some videos from old World Cup futures videos and what people's predictions were and things. And Germany was a top one, quite interesting. But yes, Germany could be relegated. Very interesting. Obviously, Netherlands beating Germany there 3-0. Both teams to score, I do like 1.67, it is low. Jack L is combining the France win and both teams to score for odds of 4.4. Very juicy. All right. Okay. Slovakia versus Ukraine now. B1. Slovakia 2.3, draw 3.3, and Ukraine 3.5. There's a couple of matches where I'm surprised with the odds. Personally, I would have Ukraine favorite. Yes, they are on the road. They're unbeaten. They've got 9 points, winning all 3 games so far. Ukraine haven't lost in 8 matches. Why? Yes, Slovakia have the home advantage. But shouldn't Ukraine be the favourites here, Alex?
Ukraine should be the favorites, but the book is are taking in consideration that they already promoted to a superior league, as they cannot lose their top spot in the standings. Plus, it's very important to know that they have huge injury issues.
Right.
Starting with Andriy Yarmolenko is out. Yaroslav Rakitsky is out. Marlos, one of the great players from Ukraine, originally from Brazil, but Ukrainian citizenship. He's doing amazing in the Ukraine national side. Also, Artem Kravets is also injured, and their only striker available for this match against Slovakia is one from Gent, who is called sorry, but I forgot his name. Anyway, it's a decent player, but normally he's on the bench, you know. So I don't expect a thrilling match. Slovakia also replaced their manager, who was in charge since 2013, having some good results, but he resigned after the defeat against the Czech Republic because his players eventually partied after the defeat against the Czech Republic, and he said that, okay, I'm out, I cannot control anymore the squad, bring in a new manager. Ukraine are going there just for the travel, you know. I think that okay, I don't think that they will try to lose, they will not perform good, I'm not saying that, but I don't see an exciting match. This is why Slovakia are favorites in this one, and I'm going for both teams to score no at 1.8.
Both teams to score no. Okay, interesting. Somebody, Go Autistic said a stalemate draw. I was looking for Ukraine and the draw at 1.67. I agree they've already qualified, but you know, do they want to tamper with their unbeaten record? I don't know. Unders also look tempting, but that was super duper low, 1.56. Big man, do you have a read on this match?
Yeah, I mean, again, I mean, they have qualified, but this is the last game, and I think you make a good point there with that, Natalie. You know, I get Alex's point there, and there isn't a lot to play for, but you always kind of want to just finish up what you've started, and there are no real games for a while anyway, so not a bad play. But yeah, look, Slovakia is at home, but Ukraine, as Alex said, dealing with a ton of injuries here. Again, this seems like another good draw, no bet option, just because I do worry about Slovakia's inability to score a goal. But yeah, I'll take a shot with Slovakia here at home, 2.3. Ukraine just have a lot of problems right now. I mean, again, do they really care at the end of the day about this game? They do have a lot of injuries, so they'll be held out, and they have to travel. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Slovakia 2.3.
Yeah. Yeah, and just also want to reiterate as well, you know, Nations League, it is a point as well where some have already qualified. You know, tread carefully. This is an international break. Tread carefully with your bets. And I sort of feel that this is not also, maybe also wait until the starting lineup. You know, we haven't seen this. We're doing this a few days before. So maybe not one of the most confident bets as well. Wales versus Denmark. Again, a second one here. Denmark obviously won the reverse 2-0. 2 points divide them, with Wales being top of the group with 6 points. Denmark there in second. Wales 2.85, Denmark 2.9, and the draw 3.2. Interesting fixture. Again, Wales at home are the favourites here. Big man, do you have a play on this game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Denmark needs to get the job done here, but I mean, from all indications, they're not going to be. You know, Christian Eriksen ain't going to play, so you know now you're without your best player. Look, under 2.5 looks great, but I mean super low. This is a pass for the most part, Natalie. I think Wales will just really kind of set up shop and try to defend. They're not always the greatest going forward either. So I'm going to pass in this one. An Acker bet, Denmark and Wales under, but I'm not betting it standalone at 1.53. So it's pass for me.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, Denmark, they've only scored 2, conceded 2, or 0, isn't it? I've written that down wrong. Didn't they? They've conceded 0. Wales, they've scored 5, conceded 3, played just 3 games there. looking at the both teams to score bet 2.1. Wales obviously conceding an average of about a goal a game here. Have you got a play on this match, Alex?
Yeah, Ericsson, I think that he will play. The news today are saying that he will play. He also declared that this is a final for this group. Denmark are 2 points below Wales right now, but they have a game in hand on the leaders. Also, Wales, Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey are back in the squad right now. So they have a ton of firepower in them right now. So I really like your both team to score thing. Very important for Denmark not to lose this match, because if they lose this match, they cannot top the group. So I'm going Denmark with draw no bet also at 2.05.
Interesting, and I know we're doing, you know, the odds are sort of high enough there that for a lot of these games you can play that draw no bet, which is one of my tactics as well. I love the way Whale Kappa picked up on Wales. He's like, my country, Wales.
One thing just to know about Denmark. They've lost just one match in their last 12 fixtures, but that one was against Slovakia. We know that they used their C team that time with amateur players. I don't know, taxi drivers, policemen, I don't know what, because they had some problems with their federation. The players, the normal players, the key players, the important players were having some problems with their federation. Now they are back. So one lost game in the last 12 matches, and just remember at the World Cup they performed very good. They never lost a match in 90 minutes. In the regular time. They were out, but they have a rock solid defense and they have a very experienced players. And I don't know, Wales right now only with Gareth Bale. Okay, he can do the difference, but he doesn't have an extraordinary year also at Real Madrid, if you think about it. Aaron Ramsey also back, but I don't know. I think that Wales are not losing this match. Denmark are not losing this match.
Yeah. All right. Good read there. Just very quickly as well on these poker odds. Just for those who are interested, so you go over to sportsbookreview.com and it's the SBR Bounty Free Roll Top Finish. So you've got, which includes Pete as well. So at plus 200, you got Jimmy the Bag, Big Man on Campus, and Pete. So those are the favorites there. Then you got Whale Kappa at plus 275. Then you have Donny and myself at plus 800. I think that's it. That says it all there. Don't bet on me. I'm definitely not finishing the best.
Yeah, I mean, no offense to Donnie Wrightside, but he should be plus 10,000. He ain't winning.
Big Man, we were on the same table at SBR.
Well,
the IFBC.
Yeah, I mean,
I think me and Donnie should be. Yeah, I think it's priced fairly. Big Man for once is being nice.
Betting Donnie, let's just say this. It was like betting. Remember Natalie in World Cup how Russia was getting way different odds than where they should be because they were at home. And they were kind of like the numbers are just not good. You're not getting enough value. Donnie should be much bigger an underdog than he is.
Well, if I can stay in longer than Donnie, I'll be super happy about that. That's going to be that's going to be my mission.
Think of it like this: Donnie winning this poker tournament is like Leyton Orient winning the Premier League. Like that's
like Gibraltar winning World Cup.
Yeah. That's
All right, Cyprus versus Bulgaria, C3. Bulgaria 2.6, Cyprus 3.1, and the draw 3.2. 4 games played on this one here. Bulgaria in second with 9 points, Cyprus in third. Nice price on Bulgaria, but again, Alex, does this fall back onto the, is Bulgaria priced sort of so handsomely like this? Because again, they've already qualified. They're in fine form, just 2 losses in 8, 1 draw, 5 wins. That's a mighty price, I have to say. But is that what the bookie's taking that into consideration?
There is still something to fight for. Bulgaria are equal on points with Norway in the first place there. Just a different number of goals. Norway are 4-1, Bulgaria are 5-3. So 1 goal difference more. The thing is that this is what I'm saying. There is still something to fight for, because the first place in this League C will promote in League B.
True.
So it's very important for Bulgaria to go and win that match. But I'm afraid Bulgaria on the road, yes, they won 2-1 at home against Cyprus and against Norway, also 1-0. It's very good what they achieved home. They have some very good players. They are, again, one of the sides who are rebuilding their side. Some interesting players coming from the back. Cyprus at home are always dangerous. I'm going, maybe I will have a small play on Bulgaria here, but my official bet for this match is both teams to score at 2.05.
Nice. Yeah, Chris H says, Alex Classic again, Bulgaria poor away, Cyprus scored in Bulgaria. Nice, I like it, the Alex Classic there. Big man, what's your take on the match?
Yeah, I couldn't split these two. I kind of like the draw. I think, generally in sports we use the adage, well, this team has to win. That doesn't mean they're going to, and that's a good point by Alex. But again, I don't think that Bulgaria are capable of going on the road and winning a game like this. Cyprus, always tough to break down. You mentioned they are a bit sneaky, and they are very good defensively generally. They're not going to beat themselves generally. So, yeah, for me, I'm going to go with the draw, 3.25. I just have no interest in backing Bulgaria away.
Yeah, they do. They struggle on the road there. It's still, they are in fine form, and I get what you're saying there, big man. But fighting for that top spot as well. They know that this is a match that they must win. Very tough.
Also, just taking consideration that Cyprus are just 3 points above Slovenia right now. So they are fighting to avoid relegation. The last place in the standings is going down to League D, probably playing against Gibraltar and Armenia or whatever country is there, Kosovo or Liechtenstein or whatever. So it's important not to finish bottom in the standings. So Cyprus have something to fight for, and they are always that kind of the team, like Greece at home, like Serbia, like the Eastern European sides who are like also Turkey, who have a full stadium full of people ready to cheer 90 minutes for a victory and to push them from behind. So yeah, both teams to score seems to be the best play at even money, even above even money, because it's 2.05.
Yeah, no, I agree on that one as well, I have to say. All right, moving on here. 3, Slovenia versus Norway, now Group C3 as well. Norway 2.3, draw 3.4, Slovenia 3.5. So you've got bottom of the group hosting top. Again, it's the same group as the match, obviously, we just talked about. Again, Norway need to win this one, if they want the top spot here. So again, very nice odds for Norway, 2.3, must win for Slovenia at home. What's your read on this one, big man?
Yeah, I really like Norway. I like this team a lot. I think, we've all made some decent money on this group. And I've noticed Slovenia, if you do some research, they're struggling. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that they're kind of just going through kind of a generational kind of change with this group. A lot of new players, no real known names, just kind of a young group, and I think that's made it difficult. Norway is got some respected names. Ola Kamara, who plays in MLS, Josh King in the Premier League. They have some guys that are really solid and pretty good defense as well. I think the price of Norway is quite good here. One of the better prices of the fixtures. Norway 2.4. I really like that. I think Slovenia are pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, I like that one as well. I'm wondering also to get a bit more value to combine it with the unders, something like the under 3.5 as well. Obviously, Norway winning the reverse, a cool 1-0 there. Alex, do you think Norway the Norway price is good?
Yeah, absolutely. At 2.4, you cannot avoid betting on Norway. Big man is totally right. The fact that Kevin Campbell, Walter Bursa, also they will be without Jan Oblak in this match. The only important player who are playing for Norway, who is playing for Slovenia right now, is Josip Ilicic. Norway, a very good side, and they have a very experienced coach, Lars Lagerbäck, the 70-old Swede coach who took Iceland in the quarterfinals of Euro 2016. As we talked before, Norway are going head-to-head to top the group there with Bulgaria. So I think that Slovenia will remain winless also after this match. They have 3 lost matches and 1 draw in their last 4 UEFA Nations League matches, and Norway are with 9 points at the top of the group.
Yeah.
They're equal with Bulgaria, so they need this win, and they will surely take advantage of Slovenia struggles right now with the generation change.
Yeah.
2.4 looks incredible odds there.
All right, so all full house there for that Norway win. Yeah, somebody did. I just saw somebody wrote about trying to convert Loshak and Jimmy into being football soccer fans. We did go on, as Alex wrote there, on the World Cup. We joined them for a couple of shows. Jimmy put in a lot of effort there. He was trying to pick out some you know, soccer picks and things like that. I think they do like soccer, but sometimes it's kind of like each to their own, isn't it? But yeah, I will continue to try, but I think they like their US sports. All right, Gib versus Armenia, D4 now. Very interesting match, and I have to say, from a betting stance, I think it'll be could be an interesting one to watch. Certainly going to be interesting to see what the outcome is. Armenia 1.29, draw 6, Gibraltar 17. Big man, I'm going to start with you on this one, because obviously, you know, there are some teams, and you said, look, there are some teams that just should focus on other things and not have a football team and spend their resources on the football team. You're entitled to your opinion there. However, they have had 2 wins, and I'm sure both of those national holidays in Gibraltar, and both I'm very excited. Now, Gibraltar won the reverse 1-0 at Armenia. They are now at home. I can imagine their stadium is going to be electric. Now, not saying to take the odds of 17, but you could give them a plus here on the Asian handicap and get a little bit of value. What is your thoughts on this match, big man?
Yeah, you know, I think, Natalie, the thing about handicapping, no matter what sport you're in, I think it's important that you're able to figure out change and see change coming and be welcome to change. A lot of people develop a mindset of, oh, I'm not going to bet this team because I don't like them or they've lost money for me. I beat up on San Marino because they don't win. And I've also beat up on Gibraltar, but they've been playing well, and they are playing a team here at home that they've already beaten on the road. I'm not going to go out and tell you that I think Gibraltar's going to win this game, but I do think there's value in taking them on a plus 1.5 handicap. I think this team has had a good run of form. They've never won 3 games in a row. You mentioned the stadium. Look, I've seen Gibraltar. It's not a big country. There aren't, you know, I'm sure it probably seems to me like it's kind of a better version of like the Gold Coast in Florida, where all these rich old people go and retire. That seems like what it is. I don't know how many of those guys actually get out and watch these games, but I do think there's a common, excitement around these players right now. They're finally winning something, and you know, when you win, things are just better. I know right now I'm losing, and it seems like everything in my life is negative and annoying. So, they're winning right now, and I at home in their own bed, I got to feel confident in them here. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Gibraltar plus 1.5 at even money looks pretty good here.
Yeah, yeah. And no, I know. When things are down, it's like everything is down, and then when things are up, the whole life looks a lot more rosy and peachy. So sure. Yeah, they will be sort of heading into this tournament, this match, hosting Armenia there with confidence. Alex, again, I love that Gib plus 1.5. Do you have anything else?
I wanted to stay away, but I heard you guys talking about the capacity of the stadium, 2,000 people in the Victoria Stadium in Gibraltar, where they're playing against Armenia. I think that not so many, no so
It'll
much
be their
excitement.
families. It's going to be all their families cheering them. It'll be like, grandma, grandpa, cousins. That's of the players in the stadium.
The grandma of the police officer who is playing in the attack, the grandma and the sister of the guy who is cooking at the local restaurant there, the chef, and the cleaning lady from I don't know where. Anyway,
Wow.
I think that it was that one-time match for Gibraltar to win against Armenia at 33.
And
The odds for
Liechtenstein,
that.
2-1
Uh,
against
I'm
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein is not Armenia. Liechtenstein will remain there in League D forever. So also with Gibraltar, I don't expect them to promote in a superior league. But I really like Jack L's take on this one, and I will do it also myself with one unit, Armenia, to score in both halves at even money. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. I keep saying Jack L, regular commentator here on our videos, and really appreciate his bets that he posts. I like them a lot. Finally, two of the powerhouses in football. Liechtenstein versus FYR Macedonia, Group D4. Macedonia 1.23, draw 7.5, and Liechtenstein, the mighty Liechtenstein, who will remain forever in Group League D, Liechtenstein 17. Alex, it is a no play for me, I have to say. A no play and a no watch. What have you got anything?
I no watch for sure. I don't know if I have something for a no play or no. Very low odds on Macedonia, 1.22. They're leading the standings, but with the win in Liechtenstein, they will top the group and promote in League C.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know what to say. Maybe the minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap there at 1.7. Maybe that is a bet to try, but no more than that. I don't know the goals. Maybe the over 2.5 goals,
To score
but is low
to score
at
in
just,
both halves could also be.
yeah, also that.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Macedonia
I know. I was
score in
just.
both halves. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just looking for the odds
I
of that
don't know
one.
what
That actually
the odds are
probably
for that.
could be quite a good one if the odds are right. I'll have a quick look for them now. Big man, same question for you. Is it a one you're going to be watching?
I don't know if I'll be watching, but this is actually my favorite play of the card.
No way.
And I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna do a little song at the end, if you guys don't mind, when I give my pick. I actually really like Macedonia in this game. I think you look at how poor Liechtenstein are, and it's really been evident. I mean, you look at the last time these teams have played 4 times over the last 2 years, and Macedonia has won all 4, scoring 11 goals during that time. I like the minus 1.5 here. You obviously, Alex mentioned the impending, factor that they're right in this group. They really need a win here. I think they take care of business and win, 2, 3, 4-0. I'm going to go with Macedonia, Bisir Balkanski. I'm going to go with Macedonia, minus 1.5. And for anyone that didn't know what I'm saying, that's a song by Golchi Novokolsky. It's called Bisir Balkanski. Bisir Balkanski translates to Pearl of the Balkans. They call Macedonia the Pearl of the Balkans. It's where the great Mother Teresa is from. And it's where you can find a little bit of big men on campus as well. I do have Macedonian roots as well as Albanian roots. So let's go Macedonia, minus 1.5.
Wow. A man of many hidden talents, I have to say. Very nice. Thank you for that. The Macedonia to score in both halves comes in at 1.91. I quite like that one. So maybe I do have an official play. All right, guys. So we've gone through Friday's cards now.
Hey, Natalie?
Yes.
Well, and I have to ask Alex, I know this is maybe a bit of a secret, but Alex has a bit of a performing background in his previous life. What did you think of my voice, Alex?
You have a born talent. You can, if you're stopping with gambling, maybe in the future you can become a singer.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, so a little different than how we normally play when we do our regular shows that are Premier League punters and our best bet show. I just want to ask you guys if you've got sort of like what your strongest plays are. Maybe you've got 2 or 3 or 4 plays that you feel confident about. Even if you just have one, just share the one as well. Just reiterating to everybody, this is Nations League. Tread carefully with the units that you place on each of these bets. Alex, start us off here. What plays are you confident with?
Netherlands versus France, Alex Classic at even money. Cyprus versus Bulgaria, both team to score at 2.05. Norway at 2.4. And Jack L's approach on Armenia to score in both halves at even money. I really love that one. And I will make it also my official play.
Wow. All right. Quite confident then for Friday's slate. Big man, same question over to you.
I'm going to go with Norway at 2.4 to beat Slovenia, and I'm going to go with Macedonia minus 1.5 at 1.7 to beat Liechtenstein.
Nice. Yeah, my confident plays, I would actually say both teams to score. It was a lean. It's low, 1.67. I think I'm going to stick that in an ACCA. Norway to win, 2.4. Kind of liking that Gib plus 1.5 and Macedonia to score in both halves. So there we go. Those are our Friday plays. We'll be back same time tomorrow, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time, and where we'll go over Saturday's plays. And we will keep going until we're also going to be filming through Saturday and Sunday as well, delivering the plays for the Monday and Tuesday. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you want any more information about the poker tournament, you can watch us. You can take part. There's $1,000 up for grabs, cash. There's $100 bounty on 6 SBR personality heads. Want any more information, head on over to @NatalieRydstrom and direct message me if you're confused in any way or need any more information. And also give these boys a follow as well, @NeedForTips, @JeffNadu. Yes, Alex?
Just wanted to say that I had a free days when I was not tweeting my plays out for the people. Starting tomorrow, I'm restarting my posts with the free plays. So join me. We are in great profit with free plays this season. I think that we are 37.5 units from the start of the season without the 9 ACCAs that we won till now.
Yes, a very good season so far. All right, guys, best of luck. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Take care.